What it do, homies? We back with some more Oliver Anthony. This time we checking out his song 90 some Chevy. That kind of got me thinking of back, when everybody's got like their old cars that they used to like, or that they still like, they used to run no matter what, you know what I'm saying? It can be 200,000 miles and it's still running, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a reminiscence of an old time. I don't know specifically why he said Chevy, but that's what it got me thinking. And it got me thinking of my 2005 Monte Carlo, right? That's Chevy, right? That was my first car. Ran like a champ, then the radiator blew. But anyways, that's another story. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
That old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350 is when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a Zemco. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
I really love this. I love this because he's back in a 90 something Chevy, right? So could be, not could be, but pretty much it is kind of like a not long lost, but kind of comparing, right, his love to a car that he really, really loved, right? And then he kind of ends that whole entire thing by both of them being in the car, like almost like reminisce of old time, but also staying a remnant of the present. Now, it's just these type of songs immediately gets me thinking about my wife. We've been dating since high school. Okay, that Monte Carlo that I was telling you guys about, yeah, that Monte Carlo. Bring back some good times. We've been together for a very long time, 14 years, married 8. And I can say all of these same things that he's saying about her, saying about suggestion, because he's talking about his lover, ex-lover, lover right now, or ex-lover, and everything. I can say all them same things about my wife. You know what I mean? But when he said, when you walk in the door and he's come smile and make it all together, I didn't think about my wife. What I thought about is my daughter, and she's only 1 year old. And she had me wrapped around her finger immediately as soon as she was born. And there ain't nothing. I mean, it's he got me emotional out here. My bad, y'all. It's a wonderful feeling, just running up to her and be like, Daddy, no matter what I'm going through, I'm sorry, no matter what I'm going through, bro, it's just instant relief, instant relief. My wife does the same thing with my kids running around, but my daughter, though, okay, sorry, this, okay.
There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy. Well, she's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash.
Kind of that comparisons. I honestly, I like the comparisons he's doing right here, because I still to this day think that my wife is out of my league. And I wonder if he thinks the same with those type of comparisons, sweeter than honey. And he said, what, white trash and everything. He's like, there's no way you're dating me. Like, how's that possible? Also, another thing that I love about what he's doing here is, it feels like, he has this stage, Oliver Anthony does, right? So he has the ability to impress, and he's been doing that for a while now, with these 3 songs that he's released, or the 3 songs that I've listened to. He's had an effect. You can obviously see it in the comment section, on the views, seeing, other people talk about it and stuff like that. But it's a good thing, right? Because it sounds like he is just singing from a good position, right? I mean, there's no way you can't listen to this song and immediately start thinking about love. And I think that's one of the things that we as a society can do a lot better at. Right, we right now, I still kind of think we're in a society where there's just too much focus on self-absorption. What can you do for me? I don't really care about you, right? Instead of just doing something just because you just what is it? Just out of like a kind act or something like that, just actual love, right? And I guess I'm kind of old fashioned. I was born in 1990. I knew I wanted to settle. I didn't want to go chasing. I met my wife in high school. I said, all right, I'm going to make you my wife. Told her that on the first date, 100%. Generally, that scares women away, but she said, okay. And then years later, I actually did what I did. I found what I wanted. I found love. I was content. But these days, I feel like if I ever got single, I wouldn't even know what to do, bro. I said hi to my wife. That's all I said. I said hi. Can that same type of thing work in these days? Can I just go up to somebody and say hi? It's the only time I can find love is in a church. Can you find love in a church anyways? Anyways, I'm talking.
She's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than
Higher than
honey,
gas.
I'm poor white trash. She ain't had a check that I couldn't cash. I guess that she's my Carter, then I'm her cash. And I've been sitting around drinking on it. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it.
Ooh, I love that. Guess I'm gonna have to give me a ring and get on it. You know what I'm saying? While we out here just playing around. I love you, you love me. I like to be in your company. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys I was old fashioned. Went to my wife's father, really love her family and everything. And I asked him for permission. I said, hey, right now your daughter is under your care, right? That's the whole purpose in a wedding is that the father gives away your wife, right? Because now the daughter ceases to be the father's responsibility, and now it is on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a teamwork. Don't get me wrong and everything, but that security and everything, if someone were lucky to have that security and everything from their father, all that security, all that protection and everything, he is handing that over to you. It is now your job, right, to provide that, what her father has provided her. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of him handing her off and everything. So you got to go to the father and ask permission, right? Hey, I really love your daughter. I really want to marry her, right? It's nice to get the father's blessing. I know it doesn't always happen like that, but yeah, you sit there and say, I got to go put a ring on it. It's about time. Called him up, said, hey, this is what I want to do. I mean, I went and bought the wedding ring with him. I have a good relationship with her. I don't have any terrible in-laws. Thank God.
Drinking on it. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it.
Yes, sir.
'Cause that old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350s when she's running up to kiss me when I get home. It's been a hard day. I tell you, darling, it's been a long week.
Man.
Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a 7 cold. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy.
It serves like a catalyst.
Old
Like
darling
love.
mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
Beautiful song, man. Beautiful song. See, I like songs like this. I'm a trusting man of my emotions. And that's generally what leads to kind of like what I would like to call a diary of the mouth, right? I do understand that sometimes I kind of stray away from the topic of the song, but But that's just the beauty of it. You know what I mean? You can listen to this song, and if it encourages other type of conversations that are somewhat related, you might even be getting somewhere. It might come to a nice, powerful like realization or something. Maybe it just dreads up on something that maybe that you forgot. Maybe you forgot to pay attention to something, and now you all of a sudden are paying attention to. Right? So steering off the wrong path isn't always that bad. But I absolutely love this song. It got me thinking about my wife. Got me thinking about my kids. It can't be a bad thing. At the end of this video, Dave's out.